Okay, Lou Depot back here, real quick on a last thought with circulators. In case you're unable to do the math, or you're not sure of yourself, or you just couldn't get it for some reason, Takeo does make a double O in the double O series. They make a 0010 and a 0011, and you can go to Takeo.com and get it. But these pumps have brains in them. They're not just a dumb circulator pump that spins when an electric goes to it. They have a brain, and besides having the two wires that sticks off that you wire with L1 and L2, or basically just 120 volts, they also have two more wires that come off the pump with sensor tags on them. There's two of them. And the wires are long. You get about 10 or 12 feet of wire with the two tags. And what the two tags are for is you simply put one on the feed of the water going out of the boiler on that particular zone, and one on the return pipe, the water coming back. Normally, water goes out at 180, heats the rooms. As it heats the rooms, it loses temperature and returns at 160. If for some reason these sensors feel a difference more than 20 degrees or less than 20 degrees, the brain knows that and speeds the pump up or slows the pump down. So it saves energy, it keeps the heat equal, and it keeps it right. So it makes sure that you're out at 180 and back at 160. The sensors know that, and that's a pretty cool thing Takeo did. You need to know about that, because for large zones, they work very, very well. If you have a radiant heat zone, they work well on radiant also, but for radiant, Takeo makes a double OR. R simply for radiant. But the sensors work well. If you want to keep your water out at 180 and back at 160, or whatever, you can change the temperatures inside the brain too on the circulator. There's a thing for that too. It's pretty cool. So that's something you need to know about, other than the math to determine the right circulator pump. This is a little expensive, but it could probably be the right circulator pump for any zone with the brain. Okay, so keep that thought.